All right. This is a review of Battlefield 6 open beta. Just came out, played it for a while um, on Saturday, and I really enjoyed this game. It was super refreshing, just a different change in gaming, um, away from usual Call of Duty. Although for me, I play a lot of Marvel Rivals. Um, and I think this game has a lot of really good potential. And I'll talk a little bit about my view from just a regular gamer who just takes the occasional weekend and casually plays. So hopefully I can speak to folks on that. That being said, with some of the positives are good things that I've felt like with this game is just with the open beta itself, um, we all were able to try it for free. You didn't even have to pre-order it, which is amazing. There's a lot of hype around this game, and one of the things that I wasn't able to do was go on a streamer and wait for one of those streamer jobs to try even earlier. But being able to come on Saturday and play the game before even buying it shows how much commitment um, uh, Battlefield 6 is doing with this. And so for me, it was great before committing to this game. I'm glad that I was able to try it out. Um, and so when I did play, it was a really refreshing change. And what I really liked the most was the intensity and the simulation feel. Um, all the characters, um, just standard military uh, settings, even with the guns, with the classes. There was some customization, which was great. It really had me itching for more content. And then with some of the maps, there are only a few maps, but it really gave you a taste of like the vehicles and the frontline warfare. And so really had fun doing that. The time to kill was I felt really fast, so you had to really be not in a Call of Duty mindset where you had to, peek around, right? And it had a automatic peek around system, which was really nice. But you had to play like your life was on the line versus just running and gunning in there, and so you had to play as a squad. I played the medic class the most, but I played a little bit of each depending on the different scenarios. So, if there's a tank in the area, you're trying to blow it up, or you're noticing a lot of men are dying, so your soldiers are dying, so you're trying to revive them. It's just really cool experience. Um, some other things that I really liked was the destruction. Like you were just blown away when a tank was firing at you and the building is just blowing up. It was such a cool experience versus other games that didn't really have those kind of demolitions. So it was really good. Felt like the audio was very well as well, very good as well. Um, and one of the other things I wanted to note was I hope that this game isn't like, Call of Duty, where it's very monetized, coming in with the skins, the loot boxes or the battle passes. I'm hoping that it's just uh, you know more more just standard, and maybe there's other ways you know they could monetize, but just keeping it maybe OG. Uh, Not with the fancy skins, but I really miss those days where it wasn't about the fancy skins or battle passes. It was just about there's another piece that I'm really hoping that they do was the proximity chat. So Stone Mountain 64 also mentioned this. It'd be so cool if other folk or other people you're just coming by or running by, you could hear them or talk to them, um, whether they're like enemy or your friends. You can only talk to your squad, and so I think that a proximity chat would be really hilarious, and would bring more, realistic or depth to the game. I think this beta did a really good job of giving us more hype for October when it initially comes out, and I hope Dice continues on with the really good content and creating more stuff that we can get more excited about and keep us more or engaged for longer. And and if they do that, they'll have they'll have a super successful player base, and it'll be a really fun game for all of us to enjoy.